Before the video starts, head down below, make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Check out all our socials in the description and hope you enjoy the show. Thank you.
Welcome back, Offbeat Podcast. We missed a week last week, but we're back now.
We did. Massive apologies, but Dan went on holiday, so blame Dan. Big guest this week. It's been a long time coming, this one as well, actually.
It has indeed, yeah. It has been a long time coming. Stuff. Am I allowed to swear?
Yeah. You can say whatever you want, mate.
But I'm here now.
You're allowed to swear, mate. We always swear. It's one of them.
Stuff, that's all
we've got Jack Meredith in here, mate.
I'm doing good, mate. How are you guys? Very
good. Very good.
For this one, to be fair.
Good stuff.
Because Luke told me you're a red.
I am a red. Why is it normally blues that are on?
We've had quite a few blues. Right, we have had quite a few blues. We've had a couple reds, but not massive. So Josh, who came on, Josh was a big blue. And he was a pro footballer. Right. Still is. Plays for Alfred in town now. But yeah, we've had a majority of blues. So it's nice to have a red on to discuss the United topics.
Yeah. There's not much to discuss. Well, I suppose there is a lot to discuss, but it's not very positive, is it?
Yeah. Do you reckon you'll get top four?
Arsenal look good, don't they?
Is it okay, right?
It's Arsenal, though. I'm not completely confident that Arsenal are going to stay in this type of form until the end of the season. So I still think we've still got to play them. We've got some tough games coming up, though, so who knows, man. I'm not overly confident, but I don't think it's out the window just yet.
Yeah, I think Arsenal on form, aren't they? Like, no one's talking about Arteta. Yeah. We noticed that. Like, everyone was slating him off at the start of the season. Do you know what I mean? They were just conceding goals left, right and centre, and everyone was slagging him off. And now, it's all gone quiet, because they're actually playing quite well.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, the squad they've got a bit shit.
I'd look, I think there's 6 wins on the bounce in the Prem.
Yeah, well, we've got Saka's on fire, isn't he? Saka's on fire, and they've got
Odegaard, mate. He's killing it at the minute.
Martinelli as well. Yeah. They've got a few.
He was down the pan because he was a wonder kid, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, I remember him coming. How old was he? Was he when he signed for Real Madrid? 17. Yeah,
17. And he's younger than that, wasn't he? I remember because he came from like a Norwegian, just nobody.
No, he did. Yeah,
Mulder.
Yeah, I think it was like a lesser team than that. Yeah. Just came out of nowhere, and now he's absolutely flying. Well, most of them are.
Yeah, fair play to him, mate. Fair play. Yeah, he's turned that team around, really. I think that's what they were missing. They've got a lot of good young talent, haven't they, in that team? So that's quite scary. Because I think they could be good for years to come. If they keep the players and they keep the big players, they could be good for years to come, but hopefully not.
I think they're better than Chelsea, at the moment.
Really?
Yeah.
Chelsea fell off a bit, haven't they?
I think they have, yeah. When I'm watching them, I'm not, blown away by them.
Chelsea are in trouble, though, because they can't... I was so surprised at how full the ground was, you know.
Yeah.
It was absolutely rammed. But they're not allowed to sell tickets, are they, to anyone who's never been to a game before?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Is it?
The season ticket holders can go, yeah.
Do you know, it cost them £1 million to put on a home game. £1 million outlay. How mental's that?
That is crazy.
To fund everything. And they're only allowed to spend something like 500k. And but they've been limited to whenever they travel away now, we can only spend like 20, 50 grand or something like that. Yeah. So they're going to
be... on all the transport and the hotel and stuff, mate.
Chilling travel lodge and a Ryanair flight.
I've seen today on Twitter that they're being bought by a Saudi consortium.
It's mental, isn't it?
I think the guy's worth like a trillion or whatever. God knows.
It's ridiculous,
God knows what number it is, but Saudi consortium.
Can they be bought? Yeah.
I'm guessing so. It's up for sale.
Yeah.
And the sanctions were on Abramovich specifically, weren't they? Not Chelsea Football Club. Obviously, it's a big asset for the UK, really. Well,
they're going to go. They're going to go. Like, if they don't let them sell the cup, they're going to go. And imagine how much money that's going to lose.
It's crazy.
Funny though. I won't lie. I don't like Chelsea fans. They do me head in.
Horrible bunch, them, aren't they?
They're horrible.
Because you used to be one of them.
Oh, here we go. City fan. Hey, actually, I've got someone to back me up. Actually, I've been a City fan from day one.
No, he has.
Because I've actually known him.
Me and Bardo back in the day, we had plenty of back and forth over at dinner table.
The 6 and 7 year old footy chats. Oh my God, it used to go off. It was arguments left, right, and centre, mate.
And that's when you had no leg to stand on as well. They were
good times. I remember when it'd be like, I can't remember what game it was, but I'm pretty sure City had beat United back then, right? And I remember being absolutely gutted to come in school because I knew this.
I think I remember what derby it was. I think it was the when Giovanni scored. It was like 07, 08, and he scored, and it was like we just never won that, but we did a double over you that season. I think. 'Cause I think that was the season where Thingy scored the header. Benjani scored the header as well.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
07, 08, did you say?
I think that was 07, 08. It was
that when we won the Champions League?
I think so.
08, 09 Champions League.
Was that Champions League for us?
I just remember like we were shit all season, and Benjani just fucking flicked it in, and then at our place it was like Giovanni bagged it, and I was like, mate, I going into school with my hands when I was like 9-year-old, like here we go.
They were the days, mate.
They were the days.
The worst was coming into school and like it was like I think like year 8 or something like that, and we just lost 6-1.
Oh god.
Oh dear.
No.
I can't even remember that, mate.
Yeah.
I forgot all about that time.
Were you at that game?
No.
I hope not.
No, I wasn't at that game, no.
It's fair, a lot of people when they left after 70 minutes.
Yeah.
Just did one as soon as he got sent off. Was it Fletcher? Carrick?
Fletcher got one back.
So who was it who got sent off? Someone. It was like a centre mid. It must have been Carrick or someone. I don't know.
I think it was Carrick. Was it not? What's he called? Oh, I don't know.
I remember someone got sent off and then it just went all tits up, didn't it?
I'm trying to think now. Who was it?
What a derby!
What a derby. Do you know what game I was at where we got a drubbing in? That Liverpool 5-1 game.
Oh, were you? I bet that was hard.
Yeah, I left an hour in. When I got on piss.
It's good that when you're at a 4 game, you just turn to each other and go, fine. But we do it every game. So when it hits the 35 minutes mark, that's when the bars open at City. So Matty,
really?
Yeah. So Matty,
They're not open before the game.
No, they open before the game and they shut, and then they open up again at 35. So Matty has I don't even think he likes football, to be honest. I think he just comes for a piss up with me, and he always pops in, and he just always turns around at 35 minutes and went, I'm just going to go the pies and pints in. I walk up, he's got 6 pints and 3 pints all lined in the... and I'm there just like, walking up like 42, 43 minutes, like, what a hero.
Does he not get anything for himself?
3 pies to me. Yep, thank you. I want to talk a little bit about the infamous Sunday League career
of Jack Meredith.
For DUKI Dynamos.
Where do we start? Hey, DUKI Dynamos.
Mate, you're flying.
We are. No, it's a good set of lads, and it's our second season now. So we won the league last year in Division 2. Did it with ease, really, to be honest with you. I say with ease, but I think it was quite close in the end, but I think we got the job done, do you know what I mean? But
yeah. This
season, it's been a bit harder. Some top teams in the league that were in this Division 1 team side league. Some top teams, but we got beat by Domdale Rangers, which is a team full of like semi-pro players. A lot of them play Saturdays, get paid for it as well. So I remember they beat us 4-0 at their place in the league. We just played them last weekend and we beat them 2-1.
Was that the one where cup final?
We're going to a cup final. Well, that was the semi, so we're off to a final now. Hopefully I'm back for the final, but I don't know if I'll get back in now. I've got to work my way back in now. Did my ankle sign someone? So
what position are you?
Centre half. Yeah, always been a centre half.
That's what Aaron asked. He said, "What's it like being a 6 foot plus centre half?"
No, always been a centre half, mate. With this height, mate, that's the only option I had. Really. But nah, the Dynamos. Yeah, follow us on Instagram. I think it's at DUKI Dynamos. DUKI.
I think it's KI. Yeah, I tagged it before. I was like, I think he's KI.
Yeah,
but you're quite big on your YouTube game as well.
Yeah, well, I won't take any credit for that. I'll give all the credit to AJ Wilcock. That man is a mastermind.
Did he go our prime as well?
Yeah,
AJ
both. Wilcock,
I swear, when you said his name to me, I was like, I recognise that name badly. Yeah. So we sort it all out?
He does it all, and he does it all on his phone through iMovie. He does everything. So he'll go up, he's got a tripod, so he'll go up on the top, settle his tripod and just follow the ball as it goes, and then he'll do all the editing, and then we'll do commentary like after the fact.
I like the commentary. The commentary's good because it's two of you just having a laugh.
Yeah.
It's literally like a podcast.
United? Is it?
No, it's more like it's like their old school kind of videos. Okay. But you know, like, have you watched Palmer's before? Yeah, so it's Palm. It's very Palmersy. So it's usually two mates being very sarcastic, taking a piss out of each other, taking a piss out of people they're playing with, and playing against. It's just funny. It makes it more entertaining.
It's a great laugh. It's Harry Rowan. He's the main culprit for that commentary, mate. That is one funny
big question as well coming in when we asked the question on Instagram. What's it like playing under a captain like Harry Rowan? That's what he said.
Mate, that is one lad who wears his heart on his sleeve, mate. Up and down that left hand touchline all game, mate. Yes, plays left back. Captain fantastic. literally does the most running out of everyone.
Do you want to guess who asked the question as well? Was Harry?
Playing under Harry Rowan, mate, has been a dream come true. But nah, he's a good lad, Rowan.
He's gonna clip that, and every single time it comes up in the group chat now, he's just gonna clip that and send it in constantly now.
Yeah, I'm doing PR for the boys, aren't I? What the hell, never stops, does it? But yeah, now Rowan's a top lad, and yeah, he's the main culprit behind the commentary, really. So he's involved with quite a lot of the club, from on the pitch and off the pitch as well. So yeah, credit to the lad.
I've watched quite a few videos, so I'm not watching many this season, but last season, because you were getting like nearly 1,000 views on some of the, he's popping off as well.
I think, you know what helps it though? It's the Paul Scholes co-sign. I think that's what helps it, because obviously as Aaron
he plays up top for you, doesn't he?
Yeah. So and the odd time Scholes will put it on his story, which obviously it helps, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? But he comes and watches the games and everything. Scholes, he was there on Sunday up on U-Tree playing field. Paul Scholes watching his son, mate. So yeah,
I used to play cricket against Aaron back in the day. I was like 10, 11. He used to play for like Saddleworth.
And he good?
And then he was alright. He's alright, but it was like everyone was 10 and 11, so you just turned up and pissed about, didn't you, really? But I remember Paul Scholes turned up. It was at DUKI Cricket Club, and the whole place like stopped.
Yeah.
And he just walked over, went and sat on his own over there, and we were all there like, I'm fucking City fan. I still went and got my bat signed by him. I was like, yeah, can you sign me back, please? I don't really like you, but can I get my bat signed, please? But he was dead sound. He was just chatting away.
Nah, he's dead sound, Paul. Dead down to earth. You can always just walk past him and be like, I like Paul. Do you know what I mean? He's just dead sound.
Still lives in Oldham Road, doesn't he?
Yeah. Well, he's Saddleworth. I think he was living up in Saddleworth them ways. Yeah. I know Az was living up in Saddleworth. But, so yeah.
Bigger and better things, isn't it, to come from DUKI DYNAMOS.
I know, yeah. Well, this season's it's looking tasty, because we didn't start the season off that well. Obviously, we got beat by that Dundalk Rangers, so it's looking like they're like coming top. We've not beat them in the league yet, but they're unbeaten. I think they've played 5, won 5, and we've played like 8 or whatever, so we're still above them in the league, but they're looking like they're going to press on, whatever. But like I said, we've just beat them at the weekend, so hopefully we could take some points off them in the league and go on and win this league. That's the hope.
So, DUKI DYNAMOS, is that in relation to DUKI Tigers, or is it like Derby? Or
no, not at all.
You kind of played above DUKI Tigers, didn't you? Your teams were kind of
DUKI through and through, mate. Yeah. DUKI Tigers, DUKI Town, DUKI Youth, and
play for Town as well.
No, Town at the
Town
time.
on the Saturday side, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, yeah, at the time, it was DUKI Youth, but always been DUKI. I play for. I stayed with Celtic back in the day, but I've always been a DUKI lad. Yeah. But DUKI DYNAMOS is it's our own thing, yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yes. Well, first season, like you said, you knew a lot of the lads. We were all.
It's weird, you know, when you like know of people, but you don't actually really know them.
Yeah.
So like you see them on Instagram all the time, and you're like mates of mates. Yeah. And I saw you. It must have been on your story, and I was like, hang on, I recognise half people on this on this thing.
That's how it started.
Group of mates, innit?
Yeah, that's how it started. Really, it all started like dead organically. It was just a big group of mates coming out of lockdown, just wanting to play a bit of football. Do you know what I mean? So I think it's Planty's dad that he's the gaffer as well. So yeah, Planty's dad runs it all and stuff, and Planty's like his little chairman type.
Little chairman.
Yeah. So
chairman of what? Like right back.
Not even that, the kit bag, mate. But no, yeah.
That's getting clipped and put in the chat as well.
Definitely. Now Planty just does he just runs on with the bloody medical bag at the minute. But no, we're just a big group of mates who like playing football together. But yeah, like I said, this season there's some new faces in, some great players. It's a joy to watch sometimes, actually. Is some of the goals, mate, I've seen score, mate. To say it's Sunday League, mate, ridiculous. I think there was one grassroots goals, like we got retweeted by some big accounts. I think Footy Ackhams did.
Yeah.
They're verified on Twitter. And I think this video ended up on like 200,000 views or whatever. But it was you and Roach, and the ball, it's a crossfield ball from the left flank, straight over the top, and he just hits it with the side of his foot straight into the top bins, mate. I'll show you the video. Honestly, mate, the most satisfying goal I think I've ever seen, and it was on YouTube on a Sunday League game. So
send us a clip. We'll show.
Yeah, definitely, 100%, mate.
Flag it in.
It's a pleasure to watch that goal, mate.
Yeah.
Honestly.
It's good though, right? And the production value, like, I didn't think it was just some guy, like someone like editing on his phone.
Yeah, mate, he's crazy,
he doesn't look like
he's a wizard, mate. He's done bits of stuff before, like he's always done his music and stuff. And he's done like visuals for him and stuff, so he's quite handy with it. But yeah, I think he just does it all pretty easily, just on his phone. Just does it all on iMovie. No specialist programs, nothing. Just iMovie and an iPhone and a tripod.
Mate, fair enough.
It, yeah.
So, are you ever wanting to kind of? So, are you just going to stick into like the Sunday League? Can you ever move into like the Saturday League?
I suppose so. There's no rules against it. I think we all just. I bet a lot of the lads play Saturdays as well. So that'd be tough logistically. Do you know what I mean? Working out who's going to play where, what have you. But I think the lads like playing on a Sunday. There's something just a bit different about Sunday League. Do you know what I mean? It's just a bit of a. You just turn up. You go out the night before. You turn up, hungover. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit of a laugh. No one takes it too seriously.
Oh, there's some people who take it seriously.
Oh yeah, there's Brad McLaughlin. He takes it seriously, but you need that though. There's some players that turn up and just that it's a bit of a laugh.
Yeah.
And there's some players that are there and they're bang on every minute. So
there's some old people as well. I remember when I used to go and watch like the Wasp play. I went and watched him a couple of times watching George. Mainly was fucking injured, and like there'd be some people there like 30-year-old, like massive, built up, like steadied up centre halves, and you're looking at them like you're like a bank manager or something, and you're kicking out and kicking off at a 19-year-old kid. Like, what are you doing with your
I've seen
eyes?
some sights, mate, and it's always them ones that are smoking fags on side, drinking their Heineken on the sideline. But no, that is what it's all about, those Sunday leagues. You know what I mean? And that's why I love it. Really, it's just a time together, away from your birds, away from missus in the morning, disappear from her, go to a pub after it, and that's what it's all about. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Local boozer, all the lads in after it. Win, lose or draw, go and have a pint after it. And
It's good actually see everyone, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 100%, mate. And a lot of the lads, obviously, I'm quite close with a lot of them. And it's not like I'd see them all the time or whatever. So yeah, like Sundays is a good time just to catch up with everyone. So yeah, it's good in more than one way, I'd say.
Have you ever been really rough on game day?
Oh yeah.
And like throwing up on the side of the pitch constantly.
I don't know about I don't know about throwing up on the side of the pitch, but yeah, I've turned up rough. Sometimes you feel like you play better when you're rough. I don't know why.
Probably because you concentrate more, because you're trying to stop thinking.
Not fall over.
You're trying to not think about feeling rough. You're trying not to be sick, so you're actually concentrating on your foot.
I know there's a few lads that like a night out on a Saturday night, but they turn up and they perform. So it's one of them. In my personal perspective, I know I've played my best some days when I'm hungover, and then when you're not hungover, then you play your worst. But it's what it is.
So for anyone watching, if you want to play better at football, go out drink. Find a pub, sink 9 pints, and then you'll be sat on the next day.
That's it. Now we have got a few lads who do love a night out, but yeah, like I say, they come and perform. So
that's all that matters, isn't it?
As long as they turn up. If they don't turn up, then they get a fucking drum in on them.
Do you like a fine system?
Well, we did try and get it in.
Go downhill.
Yeah, you're trying to get people. There was like a fine for someone wearing like white ankle tape or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Just
that's the whole point of it, though. That's the whole good thing about fines.
Trying to get you can barely get them subs out of people. Never mind fucking fines for being late. But we have enough fines and stuff with the yellow and red cards as lots. So we've got a few hot heads.
What kind of fine do you get?
So it's 55 quid for a red card.
55 quid?
55 quid.
Fucking hell.
And it's a bit of a piss take, that, if you ask me, because these are just like working class lads, you know what I mean, who come and play football. And I understand that it's a bit of a deterrent to go and get that red card, but 55 quid.
What's the yellow card then?
Only 15 quid. So the disparity between them doesn't really make much sense, really.
55 quid for to be fair though, like Sunday League.
Red card.
Yeah, I know. To get red card, you need to literally like deck someone or like headbutt someone. I feel like you get some tasty challenges coming.
We had a couple sending offs in this game on Sunday. They had a man sent off, and we did in the end. So both ended up on 10 men. So it does happen more than you think.
Was it just like a kick-off, or was it like a 2-foot challenge?
It wasn't. It shouldn't have been a red card, really. I don't know how the rules are, but I know in the Premier League now, as a referee, you're not allowed to give a red card and a penalty.
It's double jeopardy, innit? Yeah, you're not allowed to.
So you're not allowed to do that. And the referee, this is what the referee done. So the guy had gone through whatever, and he looked offside anyway. But our centre half has ended up like being just a bit draped around him, and the guy's gone over easy. But he's last man and he's running through. But it was inside the area, so we sent him off and give a penalty. So we were all outside lines. You're like, you can't do that, ref. You can't do that, ref. So I don't know if he'll end up putting it in or we'll appeal it or what. But
55 quid for that.
I know.
You'd be like, fuming, wouldn't you?
Fuming as well, yeah. Because it was never
Didn't even crop him.
Didn't even get the satisfaction. You want to break his leg? I want to hurt him.
It just ruined the game, though. Like there was just no need to do it. Like penalty, fair enough. Do you know what I mean? Give him the chance to score, but to send someone off and give the penalty, there was no need for it really. So we'll have to see how that goes. You can appeal them and stuff, and a lot of the times the Sunday League refs, they don't even put them through anyway. If you sound with them, do you know what I mean? Then they won't.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't know about Reds. I don't know if they make a commission on it. They sometimes feel like
imagine that.
I know.
Referee making comms. Mate, I work in sales, so I'm writing that. I might take it out. I might do anything for making comms. I might become a
Do you know
ref.
what though? I will say this: the refs, you've got to give a lot of credit to the refs because they get a lot of shit. Do you know what I mean? And they're giving up their time on a Sunday morning to get out of bed and come and ref us lot. So yeah, fair play to him. But the thing is, like a lot of the lads, they can't help themselves. You know what I mean? When on a football pitch, different
Some switches.
Yeah.
Some switches and they fuck all this, and off the pitch they'd never do that. But just football, it gets tribal, doesn't it?
It's kind of most sports, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, everyone's got that competitive spirit, haven't they? And that competitive edge. I'm like on a Thursday when I'm playing with mates. Yet alone on a Sunday when it actually matters.
I think you just try and wind people up on the
I
Thursday.
do. I'm a big wind up. Like I'm not. Yeah,
got a PhD in that.
I'm just not very good at football, so I need to make up with it in ways. And I'm good at talking.
Yeah.
And I'm good at giving shit out.
Yeah.
I'm good at winding people up and not getting angry.
There is an art to that, though.
There's a way forward.
There is an art.
You need someone like that in your team.
You do. You do. I'm a bit. The lads say I'm a bit like that when I'm on the pitch. When I'm on the pitch, that is dark arts, mate. I like
do you wind up the other team?
Oh yeah. I like it, and I always get away with it as well. And
that's the way forward.
That's
you need
the
to know.
important part, mate.
If you don't get angry, then that's how it works. If you're in a corner marking someone, you're in a little bit of shit out. As long as you're not getting angry about it, the refs aren't not going to notice, are they?
No, that's what I mean. Just a little pinch on the bum or whatever, and they swing an elbow, and next thing you know, they're sent off.
And you're like, whoa, what are you?
The winner then, do you know what I mean?
Are you doing here?
So yeah, it's a bit of gamesmanship, but that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good fun. Until you go up against like a Diego Costa who just absolutely deck you, and you're like, it's all right, no.
Yeah, there's a few of them as well. Obviously, there's some big nasty men that play Sunday League. So yeah, you got to be careful, really.
Do you get targeted because you're young? Do you get targeted because you're young as well?
Yeah, but I guess so. Yeah, but because we're young, we're a lot fitter than the other teams as well.
True,
so they'll try and get into us for the first half an hour, and then after that, they can't get near us. Do you know what I mean? So it works both ways, really. But yeah, I would say we do get targeted. But we are loud as well, though, on Twitter.
You're very loud on Twitter. I see a lot of shit on Twitter.
Targeted, yeah. I'm not taking any of the credit for that. That's all. I won't say his name. Unnamed. I won't get him in shit. But he's the unnamed man. But
it's good to give a little bit out, though. Make it a little bit spicy.
Exactly. Yeah. It's all in good jest.
Everyone does it.
No one does it. It's nothing. It's no beef. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just we've beat you on a Sunday. Have a tweet. It's simple as that, really, and we get it back and we're fine with it. So,
and plus I bet you have all the clips, so I bet like last time
oh
this what happened last time we played.
Exactly.
It's just like a
so
peep.
we've got the upper hand a lot of the times. I think I'm allowed to mention Glossop Boss. So
here we go. Georgie's fuming.
We'd put like after we beat Glossop Wasps, we'd put like a.
It's like a fly swatting thing.
Yeah, like pest control, like with my head out, hanging out the van, the pest control. Stupid.
I think I retweeted him. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, send it straight into our Twitter, and I was like, here you go, George.
They were the glory days. Then I think that I enjoyed that first season. It was good. Now
are they in the league below you now?
I think so. Did they stay in that league? I think so.
Yeah, but Wasps playing a different sort of. I think it's slightly different leagues. I think you're playing like the Tameside league, and they play. I think they play in like the Oldham and Summit League.
Okay.
Right.
I don't know why they're playing that, but that's what most of the league Glossop was. So you can play each other in the cup, I think.
Yeah. Well, they were in our league, so they must have moved from the Tameside to this other league. And a lot of teams have been doing that. The Tameside league's pretty naff, to be honest. I think. Let me double check. I think there's maybe 11 teams or something. Yeah,
because you had like you had the entertain side. You can usually get like Sunday League teams. It's all age groups.
Yeah.
So you have like the entertain side was always like year below us. They're like the year below us. Then you have you lot. Then the Wasp are like our year and kind of a year.
Either side.
Yeah, year either side from Glossop.
So there's not even
and it's all age group, isn't it?
Yeah, no, and then there's FC Duckingfield as well. They're like a couple of years older than us, but they're all from DUKI as well. So, but that's why it was good last year, because we knew a lot of the teams that we were playing against. So the banter was there was a bit of extra on it. Whereas this season, it's just a turn up and play kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? But only 8 teams there is in the Tameside League, because there was meant to be more. But I know just before the start of the season, a lot of teams moved over. I can't remember what. I think it's the Hyde League. I can't remember what league it is, but a lot of teams moved. We were going to do the same. We might end up doing the same next year, just so we get a bit more games. But 8 teams in a league,
it's not good enough, is it? Yeah.
I think we're playing each other like 3 times, which isn't ideal. We'd rather play against more teams twice. Do you know what I mean? So we'll have to see at the end of the season. But yeah, just trying to win this league really.
Are you in the top league you can be in?
Yeah. So yeah, I think there's Division 1 to 5 in Tameside. So yeah, we started off in Division 2. Obviously won that, so now we're in the top league. Yeah. But yeah, it's tough.
How did you go straight into Division 2?
I think there was just space, and I think obviously we knew we were a good side.
Yeah. A few Saturday lads.
Yeah. A lot of them are good players and get paid a bit on a Saturday as well. So we knew we had a good team, so we didn't want to go too far.
No, you don't just be dicking people like 12-0 every weekend. It's not fun, is it?
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, straight into Division 2. Yeah, won the league. Came up with Presswich came up with us from Division 2. They came second.
They've got a Saturday league, haven't they? Is it Hayes?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Hayes are their Saturday side.
Presswich Marauder Knights or something. But that was always a good game against them. Load of rough cunts, mate. But no, it was good games. I think they beat us at their place, and that was our only loss all season last season.
So there
was a bit of extra. There's always
gets
a bit of extra. And then they came to us, and I'm pretty sure we beat them like 7-2. And they were like kicking off with each other on sidelines. I swear I think their captain swung for their gaffer. So, and I've not heard much about him since. So I think we got under their skin and we dealt with them accordingly. So
do you ever get like people playing up to the camera for you? Because obviously you're filming your games, aren't you? Do you ever get people being like...
Yeah, and Scholesy gets a lot as well. Because
he's pause.
Everyone sees it on Twitter or whatever, or on YouTube or Instagram, wherever it is. And they'll like associate Scholesy with it, do you know what I mean? So Scholesy will get a lot of shit, especially off the blue lads, do you know what I mean? But yeah.
He's not playing Sunday League though, like
I know, man. No,
he's not starting up front for United, is he? Like
I know, but yeah, you know what people are like. It's like it's all good fun on a Sunday. And Az can take it, thankfully. He can get a bit hot sometimes, but he can handle it, so he's a good player. He scored at the weekend. Our top scorer, he scored like a ridiculous amount of goals for the Dynamos here. Ridiculous. Yeah.
So he's got his dad's talents, hasn't he? Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, he plays up front for us, but and I know on a Saturday he plays in the midfield. He plays midfield, like holding midfield. I'm pretty sure. I think so. But on a Sunday for us, up at number 9, mate, he puts him in the net. So that's all you can ask for from you, isn't it? Really.
Do any of the lads that play on a Saturday and get paid for it? Do any of them like hold back from like the 50-50 crunches?
I've watched the videos. No, not really. Might be good editing.
There's a lad called Jordan Butterworth. He plays from Mosley first team, which I think is it Northern Prem or maybe even the National League. But
I think it's Northern Prem.
Yeah,
I think it's Northern Prem.
Just below Conference.
So Northern Prem are like kind of United sort of level.
Right.
Gossip's in the Northern. Don't know if I'm in Northern Prem. It's kind of like Gossip, G&E sort of level. Around there.
Yeah, so he plays for them on a Saturday. But when he does play for us, you can just tell like the difference is like you don't even need to get into these type of tackles because he's just so far away from everyone else. Do you know what I mean? He picks up the ball and he just no one's anywhere near him, so he ain't got to worry. But the only thing is, they're not really meant to play. Do you know what I mean? Because he gets paid on a Saturday. Because he gets paid on a Saturday, obviously you got to try and protect yourself and not be playing Sunday League with a load of knobheads on Sunday.
A lot of people on the piss.
So yeah, I suppose set lads have got to be careful. Yeah, but not necessarily that they'll duck out of challenges. No,
it's got good.
It's football at the end of the day. And that's why they're good at it. Do you know what I mean? Because. Do you know what I mean? It's football and you can't stop yourself sometimes.
Yeah.
Should we have a little break, boys?
Let's do it.
A little break. Well, we're going to move into the music journalism side in part 2.
Okay.
Yeah, you've interviewed some big artists and you've been involved in a few big events.
Yeah.
Where your stories, my friend, back in part 2.
See you in a minute.
See you in a bit.
Right, part 2. Here we go.
We're back.
I'd like a 5-minute break. It's not really like a big production specialist. Nah. So quick 5-minute break.
You put a buffet on though, didn't you?
A buffet? Fucking buffet? How old am I? 55? Fucking
potato salad, coleslaw. The works, mate.
Why is the first thing that comes to your head? Potato salad, mate.
Sausage rolls, cocktails, all up, mate.
I even did an announcement buffet was open and you were first one there, you fat bastard.
I like it when they got them little trays and they got all like salsa in and sour cream and stuff.
Chips and dips.
Oh, yeah. Maybe a few breadsticks.
Oh, stop it.
Now we're talking. Making me hungry.
Well, we got a bit of an age-old question. So we're massive fans of Greg's. We love Greg's.
Okay. I'm a huge Greg's fan.
Oh my God, here
Greg's
we go.
fan.
What's your Greg's order?
I like steak bake and I like a sausage, bean and cheese melt, and I feel like that's quite a polarising choice.
Mate, I don't even care. You just literally
That's
merged
like
us
yin and
together.
Really?
Well, I'm a sausage, bean and cheese all day long.
Yeah.
Sausage roll as
Yeah,
well.
my missus takes a mick out of me for that.
No.
Yeah. She's like, I don't get it. Not in a pasty, but...
To be honest, I'm on your missus' side. I can't
I am.
lie.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't get
like
like cheese and beans, though, as they are, on a
Yeah.
jacket potato.
Yeah.
But why not in a pasty then?
I don't know. I feel like the beans are a bit gritty in a pasty.
No.
It depends what mood I'm in, and it depends on the temperature, I think.
Depends on the temperature.
Depends on the temperature. So I think a steak bake is better when it's like lukewarm.
I'm like that. When it burns your mouth when you bite into it, it's horrible. You can't taste it after that.
Exactly.
I'm with you on that, actually.
Yeah. And whereas the sausage, bean and cheese, you need them piping hot.
You do need them piping hot. Yeah. Same with sausage rolls. I don't like a lukewarm sausage roll. I want it to be piping hot.
I don't know. I like a lukewarm sausage roll. But
when
Greg's in general, I'm a huge advocate of Greg's.
It's top notch. We're trying to get a brand deal. We're still trying. We're going to mention it in every episode until we get there. Yeah, Primark have brought out Greg's
Greg's clothing line.
Have they?
Mate, yeah, Greg's boxes and all sorts. Mate, I'm definitely copping some of them. I don't care. And it's yeah, mate. It's like Supreme, innit? But Greg's.
Did you see that with Lidl? Lidl sold some them trainers, them little trainers. They were going for like, I don't know what the figure was, but they were selling them for like, 50 quid or whatever. And they were on StockX for like 300 odd quid. Ridiculous, mate.
So, Greg's, if you're watching, or Primark, if you're watching, help us out.
Yeah.
We're here, mate. We can show you brand.
Sort them out, Greg's.
Come on,
Sort them
Greg's.
out.
You know, when you said about temperature though, a minute ago, I thought you meant the weather.
So did I. I was like, what, you checking your Apple weather? It's windy today. It must be cheese and onion. It's got cheese and onion.
I think I'd be more inclined to get a Greg's on a cold day.
Yeah, I'd get a steak bake on a cold day, but then on a hot day, I'd have a chicken bake.
See, chicken bake is one thing I can't get behind.
I don't have chicken bakes. That's the one thing. I don't think I've ever tried them, to be fair.
It's the creaminess. I'm not a big fan of the creaminess.
I'm not a big fan of chicken soup either. I know it's completely unrelated, to be fair, but like, just on a tangent, I'm not a big fan.
As soups go, I don't think it's up there.
No, it's definitely not there. I'm a tomato lad.
Tomato is nice.
Yeah.
Let me pose a question to you. Let me flip the table.
Here we go.
So we've got KFC, McDonald's, Greg's, and Burger King. Who stays?
One of them stays.
One stays.
Jesus. The thing is, though,
for me, this is an easy question.
Yeah, because if I'm going breakfast, so comparing them all for breakfast, Greg's wings every day of the week.
Yeah.
Dinner time, I'd say Greg's wings again. Mm-hmm. And then tea time, Greg's doesn't win. For me, I'd say I'd probably go KFC.
Yeah,
probably go KFC.
Yeah.
So based on that, Greg stays for me.
Greg's 100% stays. It's just, I think the thing is with Greg's, it's multi-purpose. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I agree.
It's multi-purpose. Whether you're getting off the train or whatever, you're on your way to the tram to go to work, whatever, you fancy a little nibble or whatever. Or if you want to go and have your lunch there, go and get a sausage roll, a steak bake, and a drink. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
It's multi-purpose, I think.
And I think it doesn't feel as unhealthy.
Agreed. Yeah, it's not.
I don't feel bad eating a pasty.
I don't feel bad. It's probably just as bad calorie wise, but I don't feel as bad. It makes me happy.
Yeah.
So
I'm with you on that.
Based on mental health, maybe Greg should bring out mental health. Shouldn't they? Being like, Greg's will make you happy. Imagine that. Going through. I also like, unreal. The shortbread like biscuits they have with a little jam inside, a little jammy shortbread. Unreal. The donuts, unreal. Best jam around.
Donuts, yeah, I can get that. But the dessert side of Greg's is one thing I haven't really ventured into.
Oh,
I've only gone
really?
into the yum-yums, mate.
The
staples I've had,
Yeah,
do you
yeah.
know what I mean? But I've never ventured completely into it, do you know what I mean?
A little bit expensive what they are, but I'm happy to treat myself.
Yeah.
You know, I'll splash £1.10 on a cookie.
On
You know
payday.
what I mean? I'm feeling. hey. Let's just say, you know, when I get paid is when I walk into the Greg's, mate. It's either a sausage roll or I go with full work, mate. I walk out with either a carry bag full or just one of them little paper bag fulls. That's it.
And another thing about Greg's, the price. Do you know what I mean?
Spot on, yeah.
You can't go. If you go in Mackey's and you want in a scran, you're spending £5. You're spending £5, absolute minimum.
Easy.
Absolute minimum. You go in Greg's, you get 2 pasties, what, £3? And that'll do you. Do you know, that'll fill you up like a Mackey's meal will. So, yeah, There's a lot of good things going for Greg, so I hope you get the sponsorship.
I'm waiting for the one guest we asked. We're going to ask one guest and they're going to be like, nah, I think it's shit. That's what I'm waiting for. We haven't got it yet, but I'm waiting for it. It's going to happen.
I was half expecting it when we got Liam on, because he's Southerner.
Oh, yeah, but he loved it. He was massive. He was like, yes, Greg's love it. He was loving that.
No, I feel like Greg's is universally loved, isn't it?
It's got
Is it a northern thing, though, Greg? Is there any Gregs down south? I
don't know. Whenever I've been to London, I've never really...
I've never seen one.
It's Pret, innit? Pret's a big one.
Do you know what? You're on the subscription for Pret, though. I work around the corner from a Pret.
No.
You pay 20 quid a month, and you get, like, up to 5 drinks a day.
Sound.
For £20
That's
a month.
really good.
And obviously, I work around the corner for one, so I've gone and had 3 coffees, and I pay 20 quid for the month. But
That's actually pretty good, to be fair.
Is, yeah. You have to wait half an hour in between your drinks, but in the grand scheme,
You're there, 29 minutes, 37 seconds, just waiting it out.
No, yeah, but if you work near the Pret, it's definitely worth doing that. Little tip for
inside of
Jack Money Supermarket.
Martin Lewis,
in music journalism, and then got the PR job. And journalism and PR kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Because you have writing press releases and all that kind of stuff. So it's still kind of journalistic writing. But yeah, I'm just doing a bit of everything at Unity at the minute. Because I was saying to Dan, because it's such a small operation, like you have your fingers in.
Of course, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You witness everything that goes into producing the radio show. So yeah, there's a lot of opportunity for writing, but I do a lot of PR as well. So a lot of like communications and booking people and looking for sponsorships and stuff. Yeah, I'm after the Vimto sponsorship. That's who I'm.
Oh, mate, big one, Manchester one.
Mancunian brand, aren't they? And obviously it's a breakfast show, so I was thinking like Serene, like Warburton's, Vimto, them type of brands. But yeah,
have you a little picture on? Have you a little picture?
Yeah. Yes. So yeah, I've got it all going, but I'm just getting going on that really. I did have something lined up with Turtle Bay, because Jasper's show, he has like little segments of his show. Because I kind of look after the breakfast show, which is obviously like the most listened to, because people, it's like drive time, innit? For people on the commute. Yeah, so I'm looking after that, and he has like a worldwide segment where he'll like promote like artists from internet from around the world or whatever. Yeah, so I did get Turtle Bay on that. So yeah, looking to finalise that hopefully soon.
Nice. Really with some of like the... So obviously, because it is a Manchester-based kind of radio.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And you just say like moving out. You've had some like big sort of guests. You had the Wales on, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, well, that was a couple of weeks back. Yeah, so basically what I'd do is, I don't know, it is a local radio station, and a lot of the local talent will come in, and that kind of was what Unity was like built on, really.
Yeah.
Like looking out for the community and putting people on and stuff. But with the kind of platform that we have across Greater Manchester, it seemed only right to try and branch out a bit and just see what we could get. So yeah, I just remember sending I was looking through who was on in Manchester throughout March, February, whatever, and I'll just put them all into a list and just search for the management or whatever, and just send them an email. Yeah, luckily the Whalers come back to me. Yeah, we did the interview backstage in the dressing room, and then went out and watched the show. Yeah, and the show was so good, man. I don't know what I was expecting, but it was amazing, honestly.
Party atmosphere, innit?
Yeah. Just played a load of Bob Marley tunes. Like, I thought they were going to be playing like the new stuff, which, don't get me wrong, I don't mind it. But when you go into the Whalers gig, you expect
you want to see the classics.
Yeah, you know of course you do.
But yeah, it was a wicked gig. Yeah, love that band. And yeah, the good lads as well. I had a good chat with them. So that'll be coming out hopefully in the next week.
Nice. Yeah. So what's it? So like with your music you listen to personally, because obviously Unity Radio is so varied. Like you're putting events on from like drum and bass to bass line to tech to tech house to disco. You're doing all sorts.
Yeah.
Have you just got like one specific genre you listen to, or you kind of like a bit of everything?
I mean, well, I did music journalism, so like doing that course, like I had to write about all different types of music, really. So it kind of forced me to like listen to a lot of stuff that I might not listen to before. So I'd say since I started uni, like my music taste has become, what's the word I'm looking for?
Evolved.
There's a word for it. Eclectic.
Oh, nice. Great word.
Eclectic. Yeah, it's become more eclectic over time. So yeah, I like a bit of everything. And then like you said, everyone says that, don't they? But yeah, whether it's jazz, even like heavy metal, blues, everything, drum and bass, dance music, hip hop. if it's good music and I can appreciate it, you know.
Yeah.
I won't turn my nose up at any type of genre. Do you know?
Love holiday music. Holiday music's top, innit?
I can't beat holiday music, man.
Only time I listen to house music.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's the only time, because when you're sat on the beach, you don't want to be listening to anything you want to focus on. You don't want to focus on it, do you?
Yeah.
But like when you've got like a little like mellow house tune and you just sat there, eyes closed. Yeah. You always look at like some playlist, don't you? Like, little shit things like that. With your Spotify rap, that's so he gets fucked up because of a couple of weeks you've been on holiday.
No, I don't know if you know that Koji Radical. He's called.
I'm not
quite a big name, to be fair, but I've just booked him in today. Just sent him an email today. I've had something back, so hopefully we'll get that booked in. But what I try and do is, I'll say come into the station if you want. But what I'll try and do is I'll try and say get us a couple of guest list tickets.
Oh, of course, mate. We'll come at you. Yeah,
that's kind of the way I try and do it.
I think you'll get a better
win-win.
I think you'll get a better response as well, because if an artist is getting
for them, isn't it?
and if they're getting pumped up as well, like they're going to be real. Sometimes if you have an interview at like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning, be a bit groggy, can't they? They're not really in the mood. But if they're just about to go on and do a show
last night, so
exactly, yeah.
And obviously, a tour schedule is quite busy, isn't it? And Media City, it's not like we're slap bang in the middle of town. It's like a bit of a way out of the centre of Manchester, so it can be quite hard for people to come in. So we tend to get like the local artists and stuff to come into the station, and we'll film it and do all that kind of stuff. But the bigger artists, we tend to go to the show and do it there. But hopefully some big things coming for the rest of this year. Yeah, I'm just trying to, like I say, keep branching out. If you can get the Whalers, then
who else can you get?
Who knows?
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to do. Just cold emailing, cold.
It's to do it though.
Well, I'm going on Boo's channel soon. So we had a photo manager guy on.
Right. Okay.
He's got 15k subscribers. He's from Denton.
Right. No way.
I've watched him for like 4 years. Just randomly messaged him.
Yeah.
And now I'm like mates with him, like texting all the time.
Yeah.
Like,
I think the one thing I will say, you'll be surprised of like, because at the end of the day, you're promoting them.
Exactly.
They're coming. You're giving them a platform to come on and promote themselves and whatever they're doing. So at the end of the day, if they've got something going on and they want people to know about it, they'll come on. So
I suppose that's good for you getting guests on as well. It gives them a chance to promote in the Manchester audience, doesn't it?
Exactly. Yeah. So we had a guy called. Banners. I don't know who he is. Banners, he's called. He's like big on TikTok or whatever. But I remember I booked him because I had just seen that he was on in Manchester.
Yeah.
I booked him and then went to go and have a look at his song stream numbers on Spotify, and it was like he'd been streamed like 2 billion times or something.
Shit.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Mate, it was like a big TikTok song. Do you know what TikTok's like these days? And obviously it had blown up on TikTok, and then it's got that many streams from that. But yeah, like I'd never heard of him. But because of TikTok, that his song had blown up. But yeah, it wasn't really like our demographic. It wasn't like our normal type of music. But we got it done anyway, and we made a bit of content.
What's your kind of demographic then? Is it kind of like our age, or
young people in across Greater Manchester. It's like I think it's like 18 to 30 really.
Yeah.
Is the station on DAB? Or?
No, FM. 92.8 FM. Yeah, 92.8 FM DAB. Online and on our radio and on our smartphone app.
I love that. He's been on the train up here. He's on the train up here. He's been looking for his notes. Here we go.
I'm going to be asking for a pay rise tomorrow. But no, straight across Greater Manchester. We've been on FM airwaves for like 11 years now. But Unity actually started off as a pirate radio. My gaffer,
nice.
my boss John Green started it as a pirate radio. I mean, years back in the 90s, and it's kind of built it up, and now we're on the FM airwaves and we're making moves.
Proper Crooks FM.
Yeah.
Oh mate,
I get the image of the eggshells on
nothing. People just do nothing. Just the best in it.
Yeah.
It's so. I took Tony to go and see the film, my girlfriend, and she'd never properly watched it. She's seen like the odd clips and stuff, and she's seen them live. I haven't. Cause I'm at like Leeds Student Union.
Right.
They were relentless,
so I don't think I was there.
Oh really?
No, I don't know what happened, but so funny, and I was just sat there pissing myself laughing in the especially when he's got like Steve's and that, and I'm just laughing at everything he does, and Tony's just there like, I don't get it, and I went okay, do you mind staying? And she went, yeah, I don't mind. And I was there like having a great time. She went, yeah, I just didn't get that at all. No, it's not.
They've all got the new thing coming out, haven't they? What's it called? They're all dressed up in very 80s get up, aren't they? With the moustaches and stuff.
Yeah, well, they're all just mates, aren't they? Do you know about the origin story of them? They just all worked in a call centre together.
Listen to that on it was Asim was on that podcast, wasn't
he was on Jack Meredith's Happy Hour.
Yeah.
Well, Asim's really he's big on it.
Yeah.
He's worked with like Stephen Merchant now and all sorts. So he's moved into comedy world.
Yeah.
But like, oh my god, some of the like clips they've got from there,
unbelievable.
Hilarious.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it needed something like that as well to like kind of like, I'm not saying it's documenting it like completely like accurately, but it's representing that era. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's an important era in UK culture, and I think that was like the perfect way to kind of display it, really, just in a kind of bit of a jokey way, nothing too serious. And like I said, I think it'll be a cult classic for years to come. That because they're finished now, aren't they? No more seasons. No. 2 seasons was it?
I think it was 3. Yeah, I think it was 3. But they did so many. Like we were doing Wales projects and shit like that. And
pretty sure I've seen them somewhere. I can't.
Especially when you're thinking like Bad Boy Chiller Crew. They are essentially like a real life version of Corrupt FM. Like they just are, and I reckon that's massively.
Yeah.
They must have watched Corrupt FM. I'm like, look at them now. They got announced today for Leeds Fest. They're doing fucking main stage at Leeds Fest. I was like, what?
I'm a big fan of BBCC.
I think they're a bit of a guilty pleasure of mine. Yeah. Where I think I'm funny,
but I just think like they're just so unmistakably like northern, and that's what I love about it. Do you know what I mean? Like. They're not trying to be anything else. They're just themselves completely, and it's worked.
They're organic, aren't they?
Yeah,
they're real, and I love it.
Yeah, you've got to appreciate that because a lot of people will like turn themselves into something else just to try and get clicks or whatever. But them lot have just they started off from like Instagram comedy, didn't they?
Yeah, well, they did. He had like balaclavas on and stuff. Yeah, it's fucking quality.
Where did he go though? Fraz?
I don't know. He was the best part of it back in the day.
He was the main guy. I feel like Bad Boy Chiller Crew.
They used to rap to like pop songs, didn't they? Like pop songs.
Yeah.
They used to rap along to like pop songs. They're all sat there in the back of a taxi, all balaclavas on, and Frazzy's there just sat there rapping away. It's like, what the fuck's happening now, Kim? It's like record deals. It's like we're just like a load of chaps from Bradford.
Yeah, they are. But it's just so like
so organic,
so northern. I just love it, man. Anything that's northern and unmistakably so.
Yeah. What do you think about that new lad from Liverpool then, that Hazy? We were discussing him the other week, weren't we? It's called Hazy.
Yeah, a couple of the lads know him from work. He was up in Manchester pretty recently. They took him, because he's only young, they had to take him to factory. So obviously showing him around Manchester, whatever, the lads, DJ Basher and Gaz, they were just showing him around Manchester, him and this lad, but obviously because he's young, they can only get in certain places, so they tried to get him in factory, but I don't think they ended up going in yet.
I think he's only 16, 17.
Yeah, well, he's headlining Tank, you know.
He's what?
He's headlining Tank in Sheffield.
Is it? I just think it's a bit of a. The tune's good, don't get me wrong, but I just think it's a bit of a gimmick, isn't it? Really, like I couldn't listen to a full project of like a Scouser rapping over drill beats. Like, it's a bit of a gimmick. The tune was good, don't get me wrong, but I don't know how
blew up, didn't he, on TikTok?
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
That's
it. TikTok these days is like the main tool in the music industry.
Yeah, 100%.
I won't say like I agree with it, but it definitely is giving people a platform to succeed, which is always good, isn't it? But yeah, that Hazy man, all more power to him, but it's not really my cup of tea, must say.
Fair enough. Yeah, I think one thing he has done right though is on all his videos and everything, he's got the face thing on, hasn't he? So I suppose he won't get recognised and stuff.
Yeah, he's created a brand as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, definitely.
By doing that, like if you look at his logos and stuff,
it's
all car everywhere.
Yeah, it's all the mystique, isn't it? Like Meeks as well. Meeks from Manchester, he's done that. Like I think the whole mystique around like people not knowing what your face looks like kind of adds to it, really. There's like M Huncho and stuff.
Do you remember when Huncho got leaked?
Yeah. I've seen Meeks has been leaked as well, and that's what I mean. It just creates a bit of an organic buzz. Do you know what I mean? People are like looking for pictures of your face.
It might not be them as well.
Yeah, you never know.
You could always like if you were like these people, just getting like a little sly fake photograph in there.
Good marketing,
it's
really.
Good PR, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Indeed, yeah. It is.
It's how the modern world, so. And some like when you get like the old people and they're like, it's all bloody shouting.
I think it works for Hazy as well, especially because he's young. Like people, if he didn't have a mask on, and he's talking all this crud about selling drugs and all this stuff, people would just be like, "What are you on about?" But because people can't really see his face and like
they don't know the full gist of him,
they have to kind of take it with a pinch of salt, kind of thing. So it's good marketing on his part, really. But yeah, we'll just have to see where he goes next. I think he got signed to a single deal. and a remix. But obviously, that was to Sony as well.
He was signed to a major.
Yeah, signed to Sony. I think it was only for a single and a remix, which is probably what I would have done. Like I say, I don't know which there's much longevity in that type of sound. But yeah, more power to him, man.
Yeah,
young lad making moves.
Best way.
Northern as well.
Forward, isn't he?
So.
Big
he is a Scouser, but there's still Northern.
Yeah.
Let him off.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. This podcast is probably like 60% Scouse.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
They get a lot of Scouse.
Well, you work in Liverpool. Like, we can't, can't do much else really. No sound.
Yeah, no, they're all funny, aren't they? The Scousers?
Yeah, they just have the same sense of humour as us. Yeah. I think like Scousers and Mancunians, even once you get the football aside, bounce off each other.
Yeah.
You just do because you just get each other. Same with like the Geordies. I'd love to have a Geordie lad on here.
Yeah.
I think Geordies are fucking hilarious.
Yeah, they are. Just that accent in it.
Yeah, and just off her head. All the time.
I find it really difficult to understand Geordie accent.
Really?
Yeah. It's one of them where if you were in a club, no idea, mate.
Yeah.
Maybe in a club, maybe not. They just get hammered. The away end, honestly, the Newcastle away end is the best away end you'll ever witness.
Yeah.
They're all fucking hammered. Usually you get some like families in that.
Yeah.
Not a Newcastle away end.
I've heard that's like the best ground in the UK to go that.
Sign of fucking gods out.
I know, yeah, huge.
What do you reckon to Newcastle? Do you reckon top 4 next season or?
No,
is that a bit of a reach?
It'll give him time.
Like yous lot.
Yeah.
Like when yous first got that money, yous were spending it on the wrong people. You'd get like Joe and like Robinho and all these.
Fucking Joe.
That's what I mean. Like that. Like it'll take a while to get the kind of structure in place.
Champions League in 10 years.
Yeah.
Judging by the players.
I think it'll be sooner.
Judging by the players they've signed now.
There's no fucking room.
No,
I think it'll be sooner than that. I think there'll be.
Fuck off! Stop going up.
We're struggling to do it as it is. Never mind with someone else.
I reckon they'll be knocking on Europa next year.
Well, I like the signings they've made. Like, we're 14 now,
and they've got. Have you seen the form recently?
Yeah.
Last 8 games, they've won the last one.
They've signed good players. Yeah. Like you've got Bruno in centre mid. You've got even Dan Burn who come in from like Brighton. He's a local lad, you know.
And Wood.
Fucking good. Chris Wood. he gets abused a little bit on Twitter. They say like that's one of his obligatory 8 goals of a season right there. There we go, ticked off. So I think it was like Paddy Power. They must have made like a tick list of like 8 goals, Chris Wood, and just ticking them off. And you're like, fucking hell.
That's one number 9 I'd hate to play against though, Chris Wood. The big physical. Do you know,
did you hear what he was doing to Zuma?
Yeah.
Meowing. Fucking love it.
Can't not that.
I can't, mate. Crazy. But nah, I don't. Yeah, obviously Newcastle are going to stay up this season now, and who knows where they could go to. But yeah, hopefully it takes them a bit of time, and we're back up to speed by the time that happens.
Yeah.
Who do you fancy fit new manager then?
I mean, I'd take Ten Hag, mate.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are just saying that though. I mean, how much Ajax have you watched this season?
Not much. I can't.
The thing is with Ten Hag, like I like it, and he comes from like that total football world, Cruyff type of game. But can Ten Hag come and get this United team playing total football, man? We've got Fred and McTominay in midfield playing total football, mate. No chance, mate. No chance. So that's what I mean.
You need like a club wipe.
Yeah,
it's just you just need to start from
realistically. It's going to be Ten Hag or Pochettino, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it'll end up being Poch.
I wouldn't mind either, but Poch is he a bit of a bottle job?
I mean,
he should have won the league.
He's only ever won Liga. He's never even won Liga yet. He didn't win it last year.
No, but that PSG team is like unmanageable, though, isn't it? Really.
Oh mate, did you ever see the weekend when Messi was getting booed?
Messi and Neymar both.
Fucking Neymar bagged, didn't he? Boo! After he scored, he stood there. What do I do?
Hey, tell you what, that Real Madrid game, mate, they capitulated again.
Oh, they did.
How did they keep doing it? How did they keep doing it?
They've
got so much experience in that team, though. I don't get it.
They don't give a shit. None of them care. Yeah, that's the problem. You've got, especially they saw like a counter attack. It was what? It was. I think it was like Vinicius Junior counter attack, and you had the back 4 and you had the midfield 3, and then 3 just all stood together, like not giving a shit. And you're like, come on! Imagine if that happened in Pep's side. He'd fucking whipped them all and just sold them straight away.
I just hope that ball couldn't fox off soon. Please, mate, go and do Spain international, mate.
I've been saying it for ages. Like I've been spoiled. When he leaves, I don't know what I'm going to do because I'm going to be expecting City to just keep playing that football, and it's just not going to happen.
No, mate.
I can't wait for the day him and Klopp both leave.
Who do you prefer, Klopp or Pep.
I think Pep's better than me.
I do.
I'd rather have Pep at United.
Pep's influence on football is absolutely crazy, mate.
Yeah.
You've got the Sunday League teams playing out from the back and that. Like the influence that he's had is like all throughout football, and it's right though. Really, I can't believe it's not happened sooner. Like kicking the ball from the goalkeeper up into the halfway line just seems so stupid now.
Yeah,
like, when
yeah.
De Gea does it now,
it.
I'm like, fuck's sake, pass it out from the back, keep the ball. And it's mad that it's took this long for football to change that way, but all credit to Pep for actually doing it, mate, because everyone's followed suit, hasn't they? Everyone plays like that now. Everyone. So yeah.
Especially in the top leagues. I feel like you have to.
Yeah.
You can't,
even all the way down the leagues, mate. Honestly, everyone plays out from the back. Everyone.
Look at the big cards now. Like, you're talking like Chris Wood. He's fucking good at the ball at his feet. Vegos who's just signed for Burnley. He's fucking mustard with the ball at his feet. He's really good.
Yeah.
And like that's why Carroll's just kind of slowly working his way down. He's slowly working his way down.
Did you see them 2 goals he scored that he got ruled out?
For Reading?
Yeah,
fucking and you're just there like, you'd be fuming. He scored like, one was like an overhead kick.
Oh,
It was like ridiculous.
I think Andy Carroll could have been like a Premier League great, but he just weren't really up for it.
Nah. It was at Liverpool, wasn't it?
He went Liverpool too soon, do you reckon?
Yeah, he just blew it.
He loved to party him though, didn't he?
He did.
Going out drinking.
Proper Geordie.
Is it Geordie?
It's Geordie, isn't it? I'm sure. It's homegrown. That's why they fucking loved him. They worshipped him up there.
Yeah.
He could have been like the next Shearer, and he fucking blew it for money.
Yeah.
Well, he blew it for blow, ironically. So.
Yeah. Oh, football though, so subject at the minute for me.
You know, I've got a controversial opinion at the moment. I want both your opinions on it. So, I think Fred is only clowned upon so much because of his name.
No,
Because he's got a silly name. I think if he was called something like Vinicius, I don't think he'd get half the stick he gets. He's actually a quality player.
I think he's underrated. Is he United starting quality?
No.
I'm not convinced at all.
I wouldn't.
I think he's probably best of the bunch that we've got now in terms of that type of midfielder.
Yeah.
But he kept Donny van der Beek out the team for a while. He's gone to Everton and he's struggling.
He's fucking struggling.
Did
you see that? He went to Everton to avoid a relegation battle, and Newcastle fucking saw him. What a dick! Oh, he's had a shocker, and even Champions League final to now relegation battle Everton.
Yeah.
He's a top player, and don't get me wrong, quality, technically wise, he's a good player. But I think he's just a shell of himself now.
He is, yeah.
United
Confidence
have
in
just
him.
ruined him. Sat him on the bench for he's not played like proper football for however long it is. But at the end of the day, I felt sorry for him at first. But when it was Ollie, because Ollie got a bit of a vendetta against him. But then Ralph came in and Ralph didn't play him.
Yeah, think so.
And at the end of the day, they're seeing them players train day in day out, and they make the decisions. So you can't really question it. He mustn't have been a good trainer. Fuck knows, but.
And when he came on, he didn't really perform.
Exactly.
Yeah, he didn't.
How many chances can we give him?
Yeah, true.
We didn't need him.
Yeah.
We didn't need him really. We needed a defensive midfielder. We've needed that for so long. How long have we had Fred, McTominay, and Matic doing like the job all between themselves? We've not got one.
Fucking Matic, he left Chelsea about 5-6 years ago, and he was done then.
I'd kill for him to be 10 years younger.
Oh, he was good, wasn't he, in
I'd
his
kill for him to be
peak?
10 years younger. I still think he's probably. I'd put Matic in over McTominay.
Yeah, same.
You signed him too late. It's like, why did you fucking sign Pogba back?
No.
I'm so he's a bad egg. He's a good player, great technical footballer, but like he's just a bit of a
he's
cock.
like, great technically. When have you ever fucking seen it on a consistent
True,
basis?
true,
you see
true.
glimpses, right? Don't get me wrong. You see glimpses, but that's not football. You're at Manchester United, and you're one of the highest paid football players in the world. It's all right showing glimpses, but you got to do it consistently. And Pogba is such a polarising figure, isn't he? And he has his fanboys, but at the end of the day, he's done nothing for United, and we've paid him all this money. He's done nothing. He's not got us to where we thought he would. But it's always a bit of a tricky subject with Pogba, isn't it?
Yeah,
It is because he can on his day.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Just when's his day?
My big thing in football is
But it was
consistency.
against City, wasn't it, when I stopped him winning the league?
Oh, it didn't stop us winning the league. Stopped winning the league on that day.
That was a good day, though. A great day. But
Who do you? I've got a question. I was thinking about this. I was chatting with the work lads. Who do you think's the best player in the world right now? Who would you say is the best player?
Mo Salah.
I'd probably agree.
I go Bernardo.
You reckon Bernardo Silva's the best player in the world?
I do watch Bernardo every week, but mate, he is absolutely unreal.
He's mustard, mate.
The reason why,
You think he's better than De Bruyne?
yes, at the moment, yes. The reason why I think that is because like Salah, he's big on his goals, doesn't he? His goals, his assists, like he's unreal in it. But a team revolves around him. Like Bernardo is a gritty little shit, and he'll get his foot stuck in, and he just controls every aspect of the game, even defensively. And you're looking at him like, mate, you're 5'8", chill the fuck out, and he's there like bullying 6'2" midfielders. And then just passing it round him.
So do you think he's been City's best player this season?
Yeah, he's going to win Player of the Year by far.
Better than Mahrez?
He's going to win. Yeah. Mahrez is a weird one. Mahrez is the closest, I think, to him. But I think...
Plays. That's the thing with Pep. I'm on Fantasy League.
It's fucking nightmare, mate.
I'm thinking, yeah, you scored a brace last week and he's definitely 100% starting. He's on the flipping bench.
Fucking Sterling comes in.
It's just ridiculous the amount of players that they've got. And this Bernardo thing, I've had this conversation in the group chat. I think he's a top player, but he just doesn't get the numbers, does he?
No, he don't get numbers.
He don't get numbers. I think in the however many seasons he's been here, I think he's got the amount most he scored in a Prem season is like 8, I think 7 or 8, which is all right, I suppose, for a midfielder.
But I suppose I've got a controversial opinion.
Rather Chris Wood in the team.
But it's like, do you remember Van Persie scored all them goals that year for United?
Yeah.
Who was playing next to him? It was Rooney, wasn't it?
Yeah, Rooney was deeper though at that point.
But Rooney was controlling the whole aspect. If we took Rooney out that team, Van Persie would have not scored as many goals as he would.
No.
And that's why I'm thinking of the Bernardo Silva debate. He doesn't get the numbers right, but he's controlling the whole aspect of the game.
I do see that. I don't know about best player in the world though.
I'm just maybe a bit biased because I do watch him for 90 minutes every single game. See what I mean?
Does he play every game?
Yeah, he's the anomaly.
Every game.
He's the anomaly where he plays every game. Even like people like Ruben Diaz, he don't start every game.
No, he didn't start against United.
You've just got so many players. And they're all
fucking stupid.
Top quality,
mate. International break. There's fucking no one there.
Everyone's gone.
It's just all Liam Delap's playing on his own. I'm playing Wally. That's all it is.
Do you know what though? I think Benzema's got a really good case for being the best player.
Yeah. Benzema's very good.
You forget about
him.
Benzema, don't you?
He
forget about him because I guess like I don't.
He was kind of in Ronaldo's shadow, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
Still putting the goals up though. When Ronaldo played that, he was still scoring, which you just forget about. Just because Ronaldo's outscoring him.
Yeah, Lewandowski as well.
Lewandowski, he's unreal, isn't he?
He is.
He hits the ball hard.
I keep seeing him linked with United, but I haven't won him. It's just
another.
The same saga over and over again. Just marquee signings.
I feel like United have turned into like a circle.
It's just business.
Going round into a circle.
Ronaldo wasn't a good footballing decision, but it was a great business decision.
Yes, 100%. Yeah, it was a worldwide. It was a commercial decision.
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as we didn't give a fuck about Ronaldo, we didn't need a striker. We only signed him because you wanted to sign him.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a Pep masterclass. He interested in Ronaldo, so United go and buy him.
Heard it here first, mate. Heard it here first.
And then they get Haaland the year after, and we've got 38-year-old Ronaldo. It stinks of it, mate. But now we had Cavani and we had Greenwood. And that could have been the 9 rotating, do you know what I mean? But instead we bought Ronaldo and we pushed Greenwood out to the wing, and that lad, it could be the best ever English number 9, if you ask me. Not anymore, because he's finished. But before all that, like, different gravy, that lad, and we were just wasting him. I feel like we didn't need Ronaldo. It could have been Cavani. He's the experience, do you know what I mean? Banging goals in, does what we begged him to stay for 1 more year, and then we go and sign Ronaldo, push Greenwood out. To the wing, which is, I think, just fumbling the bag, really.
When everyone just sees her ass, don't they? That's when everyone sees her ass.
Rashford's seen his ass. I think Ollie got in his head too much, give him a god complex, mate. Because I think he's coming now. Rangnick's he's not really in favour with Rangnick, and his head's down. Do you know what I mean? He's walking around like he's like, oh, get me out of here. They're not starting me. But at the end of the day, he needs to be working to get back into the team.
100%.
At United, there's only one player at the moment I'm really excited about watching. That's Sancho.
Yeah, best player by a mile.
Yeah.
Easily. Technically, he's so good, Sancho.
Unreal.
He is. I'm so glad he's coming into his own, because everyone was so quick to jump on him and be like, oh, Bundesliga tax. But yeah, I'm glad he's coming into his own. He's going to be a big player for us, hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Next year's our year.
Yeah, fucking hell, scouts over here. Should we call that a pod?
Call it a pod, mate.
Good fun, mate.
A pod, mate.
Great shout outs. What do you want to shout out, mate? Where can we find you?
You can get me on my Instagram if you want. It's Jack Meredith. I'm going to start using it for a bit more work-related stuff. It's just a bit of a personal account at the minute, but I'm kind of like transitioning it into a bit more of a business work account. So yeah, Jack Meredith. I've got a blog page at Ringing Ears 303 on Instagram and Twitter and on WordPress. But you'll find a link on the Instagram. And yeah. Follow
the yellow logo in it.
Yeah. And then follow DUKI DYNAMOS and follow Unity Radio because we've got some good content coming up soon. So
mate,
keep your eyes peeled, everyone.
Big fans coming on. Great
laugh. Absolute pleasure, mate.
Good stuff.
Everything's going to be linked down below.
That.
Yeah, so it's always good. It's always good. Everyone always says that. Everyone's always like, because people always think that, what we're going to talk about. That's what we always get asked. What we're going to talk about? Mate, we're just going to sit for an hour and have a chat. It's literally like being in a pub, innit? That's all. Just have a chat. See people you don't usually see and just have a laugh. Like,
exactly, mate.
I appreciate that, boys. I've enjoyed that. Thank you for that.
Mate, thanks for coming on. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Head on over to Spotify. Make sure you give us that 5-star rating. It does help massively. We're going to try and push Spotify a little bit because we have been very YouTube. Mate, thanks for 150 subscribers. We haven't even mentioned it. It's fucking mental. 150 people. Couldn't even fit in this room. Especially when it's like getting to the stage where it's not even our mates.
Yeah.
It's mental.
No, you say it's a good what you're doing is good, so crack on. It's a good podcast. Good production, good guests. So just crack on, keep doing what you're doing, man.
I mean, we're peaked too soon now, aren't we? I guess. So
I've got some stuff. I'm going to sort some stuff out for you, so.
Mate, massive fans coming on, yeah. So make sure you check him out. Show Jack some love as well. I will say show DUKI DYNAMOS some love, but the wasp will be coming for me. So,
he's in the middle. He's in the middle.
He's in the middle now. George is fuming. Anyway, so we'll be back next week anyway, lads.
See you next week.
Thank you.